It's about time that we are back to winning football games, man. It is about time. We got the win here today, 36-7, all around good performance. My boy Mitch, hold on. We gonna compare him to that Clemson boy, Deshaun Watson. Get the fuck out of here, man. He outplayed Deshaun today. Shut up the rumors, bro. Shut him up. Shut him up. Shut up the haters. Fuck them. Go prove yourself, man. Go show them. Go show them. Go to the playoffs. Win the rest of the season. Talking about the playoffs. Now we're tied. We're tied with the Cardinals. They should be third in the playoffs, so they're gonna be the last team that's the wild card. So now we were tied for being fourth place with the Vikings. So we need the Cardinals to lose a game, and we need to win out, essentially. We're a 6-win team. They're going to be a 7-win team. The Cardinals, they're going to need to lose. They're going to need to lose if we're going to make the playoffs. But we got to win out. We got to do our job against the Vikings. We got to go do our job against who else we play? I think we play the Seahawks, and I think we also play the Packers. I'm not sure about the Seahawks 100% though. But we have to go do our business. We got to go do our business the last 3 games of the year. That's if we want to make the playoffs. We got to go do our business. Matt Nagy, he's been okay. Whatever. He was good this game. The game plan, I liked it. It worked out for us. We were running a lot of play actions, creating a lot of underneath stuff. The exact kind of football that benefits us. We haven't been doing that all year. We've been doing stuff that doesn't really play to the strengths of our offense. We're just throwing deep balls to Mooney, who we're hoping can catch a jump ball. We're throwing down the field passes to guys that aren't big enough necessarily. Working underneath, getting people open in the slants, getting space as a running back coming out of the backfield. That's what works for us. We have playmakers when we can get them open. We don't necessarily have the playmakers that are going to go down the field and blow somebody by or go make a jump ball, except Allen Robinson with the jump ball. But Mooney's not going to go burn somebody. He has a few times this year, but he's not the Tyreek Hill. To be honest with you, he's not a Tyreek Hill. Is Mooney great for us? Absolutely. We got to create space underneath because he's one of those guys that he catches the ball underneath. He can create space for himself. He can be finesse. He can juke around, hit a spin move or two. Same thing with Miller. We're sending him down the field a lot earlier in the year. He works underneath, man. If he gets the ball in open space, he's gonna make a play. We got to get them in that open space. We can't be forcing them to play out of their style. And that's exactly what we did today. We kept them doing what they do best. We played to their strengths, and that's good. That's good. We need to continue that. We need to continue that throughout the rest of the year. The defense, they look great. We got multiple sacks. I think it was 6 sacks. Looked great. Forced turnovers. We were able to get a few fumbles. The special teams, they look great. McManus forced a fumble. Cairo Santos, looking great. Was able to put some points on the board. We only scored 6 points in the second half, but we didn't really need to score touchdowns. I mean, it would have been nice to maybe run up the score just to get some reassurance. Say, hey, our guy got 5, your guy got 1. Trubisky got 3. That's okay. 279. I think he was 24 for 33 or something like that through the air. It was a good game from Trubisky. Beautiful game. He was able to use his legs a little bit here or there. The one thing I did like is they were pressuring him, and it was a 3rd down, and instead of trying to make a play late in the game, he said, you know what, I'm just going to tuck it, let them sack me, and let's keep this clock running. He didn't try to make the play that he tried to make last week where he's trying to extend the play, trying to get something happening. He's like, you know what, I'm not fumbling today. Just tuck it. This was the first game all year that we haven't turned the ball over. But our defense was able to get turnovers. That's props to Chuck Pagano. He executed the game plan well. We were able to get to the quarterback. Deshaun Watson is a very tricky guy to get to. We were constantly on him. We had multiple guys get back there, especially early in the game. But Watson's just faster. He's able to elude the pressure. But we also got 6 sacks. That's something we haven't been able to do. So that's a good game for us. We created some turnovers, and that's the game. That's the game. We got to keep that momentum going for the rest of the year. We can't afford another loss. We're 6-7 now. We need to finish 9-7 if we want a chance at the playoffs. It's going to be a tricky task because we got to beat the Vikings. We got to beat the Packers. We have another game in between there that I'm not 100% sure who we play. For some reason, I feel like it's the Seahawks. I'm not 100% sure on that. But we do have to win out. And we're going to need some help from the Cardinals. If we beat the Vikings, it shouldn't matter. Right now, we've tied records. If we beat the Vikings, we're going to be one game ahead of them. And then you look at the Cardinals, we're going to need help there. I don't know who's going to be the one to knock the Cardinals down, but we're going to need some help. We're going to need the help. So we'll see if we can make the playoffs, but we just got to do what we can control, and we got to win out now. I said going into this game, if we lose today, I'd tank the rest of the year. I would. If we went 5-8 here today, I would go 5-11. We don't need to win anymore if we lose today. Today, you can build some momentum back up. You got to win the remaining 4. You got to win the remaining 4 and give your chance at the playoffs. If you lost today, there's virtually no chance you make the playoffs. And I would have just tanked and got one of the receivers, Devontae Smith or Jalen Waddle, just because they're superstars. And I don't believe Allen Robinson will be returning to the team next year. I think Mitch can work. I think he can work if we do exactly what we did today. Get the players into parts that expose their strengths, not their weaknesses. Sending Anthony Miller down the field into a double coverage isn't going to help anybody. It's not helping Mitch. He's probably going to throw an interception. It's not helping Miller because, let's be honest, he's probably not jumping over 2 guys. We got to get the ball to Patterson a little bit more, but today was good. Now we just got to build from here. This was the first game this year where I felt we played a complete game. A lot of the games, especially even the ones we were winning early, I would come on here and I would say, we need to fix things. Today, I didn't see anything jumping out at me that said, this needs fixing. The offensive line looked good. I'm still not a big fan of Ifedi or Leno. We had to play Alex Bars today, whatever. Sam Mustipher looked good. Whitehair looked decent. It's whatever. We did good. Montgomery started the game off with an 80-yard touchdown, set the precedent for the game. So I really am enjoying this offensive line. Not necessarily the biggest fan of the players we have on it, just because we have chippy fouls or penalties here and there from Leno. Bars had a few penalties today. Ifedi, he's just been a disaster all season, but he didn't do anything bad today, so shout out to Ifedi. But I'm going to get on out of here. Just bear down. Continue to bear down. Calm down a little bit. You know it was a good game when even I'm coming on here and I don't have anything to complain about. We were 5-1 and I was getting my ass on here and I was complaining about things that we needed to fix if we wanted to make the playoffs. I'm on here, I'm telling you, if we do what we did today, sure, we played a bad Texans team, but if we finish the season out like we played today, we keep the same thing going, get our players in space, not trying to force them to make the splash plays, but let them do what they can do best. That's our best shot at the playoffs. That's our best shot. And we need some help, but we'll see if we get it. We don't need to worry about the Cardinals right now. We just need to worry about ourselves, win out, and then we'll see if we make the playoffs. For anyways, bear down. We need to go 9-7. And I'll be seeing you guys next week for the next Bears game. See you guys.